metaphors and lessons. They explore crucial human experiences: love, loss, battle, the struggle to support a family. They teach us how to treat a friend or a stranger, how to outsmart those who seek to control you. Fairy tales are entertainment and warning, distraction and guide, illusion and instruction. Their core messages do not stop being relevant, but it matters which stories we tell. In Kamala and the Seven Thieves, Kamala is frustrated by her lazy husband, who chooses gossip over work. The story tells us that, being a resourceful woman, Kamala sat down to think of a plan to make the best of their situation. Boom. There you go. Rather than sit down and await help like the passive princesses so often depicted, Kamala takes action. The women in these stories are resourceful, and is that not the most ancient of female truths? The importance of being resourceful, of making do, and making good with what you have, when what you have is profoundly limited, when you are denied access to wealth, literacy, property, your own reproductive system, and you still make something of yourself in your situation. More often than not, the women in these stories are providers, via magic, wits, courage, or some combination thereof. When the lake maiden emerges from the water, eager to wed the shy shepherd, she brings more than just an enchanted, lovely self. She brings a herd of valuable cattle and enough knowledge of healing herbs that she's able to influence generations of physicians. Protagonists like Sumac and the young head of the family save their families, while women like Kamala, Una, and the lute-playing queen ultimately, spoiler alert, save the day and their husbands. Quite often these crafty characters figure out how to work patriarchy, using sexist assumptions that men make about them to their own advantage. Many of the stories in Kamala explore traditional love and romance, with females acting as eager brides. The twist, though, is that the women have agency. In The Enchanted Buck, Lungail is a young woman whose first marriage prospect was ruined by accusations of witchcraft. After discovering that a beautiful buck is actually a powerful chief, the young man tells her, "You will be loved and honored if you will be my bride." It's the next line that gets me. Lungail consented with great joy. Lungail consented with great joy. Here is a question that haunts me after reading these tales. Who cast the spell over fairy tales, stealing these fierce body stories from the mouths of mothers and transforming the strong girls at the center into damsels in distress? Who gathered up these exhilarating myths and then added 1,000 cups of sugar, the tears of a lonely princess, and the sweat from the brow of a woodsman? What foul sorcerer removed independence, spice, sass, cunning, and wit? There are answers. Hans, those brothers, Walt, 5,000 years of patriarchy. But really, the more important question is, how do we return them? How do we break the spell? With books like this, obviously. And when the spells of sexism are broken, women consent with great joy. They choose their lovers. They rescue their fathers. They pass their wisdom down through generations. They bring prosperity, end droughts, and outwit dastardly trolls. And they always get the best of those who try to cross them. Preface: Ethel Johnston Phelps. The tales in this book are old stories about magic and adventure. They are stories that ordinary people in the past told to entertain their families and friends. The stories were not originally thought of as children's tales, but generations of children have loved hearing them. The people in these tales do not behave the way girls and boys, women and men have usually been expected to behave in real life and in stories. The heroes are not superior. They are human and vulnerable. The heroines have energy, wit, and sense. Many of these tales are over 1,000 years old, and they have been continually retold, usually by women. Each generation of women folk passed on its stories to succeeding generations. In publishing these tales, retold again.